Hello, this is Giuseppe Conti. I'm the founder of Conti Advanced Business Learning, a company that specializes in negotiation and influencing. The topic of today is adapting our approach in negotiation. The first question you want to ask yourself, should you adapt your approach in negotiation or should you just stay consistent with your way of negotiating? Let me give you a couple of real-life examples that may give us the answer to this question. The first one, an American company that goes to negotiate in India. They approach the negotiation with the typical American style, time is money, so we have to be fast. They went straight to the point, they had a direct commercial discussion with the Indian company, and guess what? They did not win the contract. And what the Indian company made as a public statement, we decided not to choose the American company because they were not prepared to spend time to build a relationship with us. Another real-life situation. A sales director of a fast-moving consumer goods company in charge of France is usually negotiating with retailing company like Carrefour and Auchan, which are known for having quite a tough negotiation styles. And of course, he is also having tough negotiations with them. As his career evolves, he becomes marketing director. And guess what? Now that he's working in partnership with the marketing agencies, he continues to have the tough, hard-nosed negotiation styles. Will this be appropriate or not? I guess you have drawn the conclusion, so it is indeed a good idea to adapt your negotiation style to the situation. Let me give you 4 key elements that you may want to take into account when you want to adapt your negotiation style. First of all, your own negotiation style. Do you tend to be more compromising, competitive, collaborative, harmonizing? Knowing what is your normal negotiation style is a good starting point. The second element, how about the negotiation style of the person you're dealing with? Especially if it's a recurrent business relationship, you probably already build a good idea about what is the default way of behaving of the person you're negotiating with. A third dimension, cultural differences. Depending on what kind of country and what kind of company culture the person may have, another kind of cultural element, you may indeed adapt your style. So for instance, if you're going to negotiate in Asia, you're more likely to spend time in small talk, you're likely to spend more time in informal dinners and other ways to build the relationship. The fourth dimension is looking at the balance of power. Are you in a stronger or in a weaker type of position? A tool, for instance, very often used by procurement people is the Kralik matrix. It was developed in 1993 by Peter Kralik, with whom I had the pleasure to share the stage at ProcureCon in 2010. Depending on the type of category, you can guess that your behavior will be different. Because if you are in a critical type of category, where the seller has most of the power, you will behave differently than whether you are in a leverage category where the buyer has most of the power. To summarize, 4 key indicators that can help you to adapt your approach in negotiation in the most effective way: your own negotiation style, the negotiation style of the other party, cultural elements, and the balance of power into the negotiation. For more insight on negotiation and influencing, check our website www.cabl.ch. Thank you very much.